My name is Ezenwan Milesta H. Marina from Umuahia North local government area of Abia State. I work here, live here, reside here in Lagos State. My name is Yoku. So let's talk about revenge. Let's talk about revenge. So many people don't know the meaning of revenge. So many people have their own perspective of revenge. So many people have their own idea of revenge. All right, as I'm going to be talking about revenge today, I'm going to be touching a lot of areas, business-wise, relationship-wise, and otherwise. Revenge. A lot of people believe that revenge is getting even with the person who hurts you. Getting even with the person who hurts you is good. But in what area? What area are you talking about when you're talking about revenge? I see a lot of people being hurt by what somebody did to them, and they believe that the best way to get revenge is to get another person, go into another relationship, get into another relationship with somebody who is better, who is bigger than the person that hurt them in the past. That is not revenge. They believe that if their boyfriend or girlfriend hurts them, all they need to do is get revenge on that person by getting someone who is richer, who is more better than that person. That actually is not revenge. Now, in the area of relationship, a whole lot of people believe that uh, relationship or getting into marriage is all about forgiveness. So long as somebody keep doing you wrong always, and you forgive, and the person go ahead and do more, you forgive, the person go ahead and do more, you forgive, you keep forgiving, you keep forgiving, you keep forgiving. Till when? And I've heard a lot of people say, if you don't have forgiving spirit, do not enter into any relationship. And when I hear people who talk about that, I tend to believe that they don't know what relationship is all about. They don't know what it means. They don't understand what revenge or what forgiveness or what relationship is all about. So in their own tiny mind, they want you to be able to give them what they are not able to give to themselves, to do for them what they are not able to do for themselves. Okay, that is wrong. That is wrong. I see a lot of people who go into relationship with nothing and they want to come out with everything. And if they are not able to get everything, they hop into another relationship so as to hurt the person who they believe hurts them. I see a lot of businessmen and women who, because of one thing or fall out with the person that they are into that business with. What they do next is to go into another business with the competitors, okay, of the person they were in business with in the first place. And they call it revenge. That is not revenge. And I've seen a lot of people who said, people hurt them, they say, I leave him for God. God will judge. God is the one that will take the revenge. God will do this. God will do that. They forgot that it wasn't God who hurt them in the first place. They forgot that the businesses or whatever it is they were doing before, God wasn't there. Devil wasn't there. Satan wasn't there. And they said, leave it for God. God will judge them. And in the course of the years, you keep watching these people who did you wrong, keep growing. They keep growing business-wise, financial-wise, material-wise, and all the wises. They keep growing. Why you remain stagnant? Why you remain at that same place? Because you believe they did something wrong. And all you need to do is keep praying, keep reminding God. Or maybe because your God is deaf, dumb, and stupid, and blind. So they are there in that state of mind, waiting on God to take revenge. And I see a lot of people, the only way they understand about revenge is to date to date or go into relationship with the person, with the love life, with the best friend, with the sister or the brother of the person who did them wrong. Sorry, Facebook is messing me up. It's messing me up. So hold on a little bit. Okay. It's messing me up. So let me see if I can go live. I can go video on Facebook so that I can post it later there. Oh, my boyfriend did this, my girlfriend did this, my fiance did this, my husband did this. So the best way they know to take revenge is to date the brother, the sister, or of somebody from that village, so as to take revenge on what the person did. When a man or a woman decide to get married, it means they are ready for commitment. It simply means they are ready to commit to a person, not to death do them part, to a certain time. I love it when a man tell a woman, I want to marry you, but in the near future, I might decide to get married to another person. They don't do that. How do you live a certain life and expect your spouse to forgive you? How do you do that? And to some of you who knows how to forgive a cheating partner, when you forgive, you are actually teaching people how to treat you. You are actually showing people how to treat you. I want you to know that when someone cheats on you, you forgive. In business or relationship, or there is no power on earth that will make that love to be as it was before. It does not matter what your church tells you, what the Bible tells you, what your society tells you. The love you have for that person the first time cannot be quantified to the love you have for that person after they cheated on you. And the more you keep condoning, accepting, simply because society said, forgive your husband, forgive this, forgive that, you are endangering yourself and the person that cheated on you. Okay? You are endangering your life. You are simply saying that you are not worthy of their love, of their trust, of their time. You are simply saying that it is life. I see a lot of people say, a man is polygamous by nature. And when the woman or when the spouse cheats on him, he cannot forget, neither will he forgive. But you are expected to forget and forgive, because I don't know what your Bible said. I don't know what your society said. And same society want to marry you when you leave that marriage or that relationship, because as a woman, you should have forgiven. After all, you are a woman. After all, you're supposed to forgive. After all, you are the woman. The man is a breadwinner of the family. The man is the head of the family. So you should have forgiven. And somebody cheated on you with your business. They said, you should have forgotten and forgiven. After all, when things were hard, he helped you. She helped you. After all, she was the one that brought you to the city where you live. So therefore, so they can go ahead and tear your heart into pieces. You need to forgive. After all, God said. After all, God said. After all, the Bible said. After all, society said. So you obviously need to forgive. Forgive now. God also forgive us. This little words has been the cause. It has been the detriment in the downfall of many. There is no how, as a human being, somebody is cheated on you, that you will forgive completely. It's not possible. It's not done anywhere. It's not. Your spirit abhor it. Your spirit, soul, and body, everything about you, record from it. And you won't be in that relationship, whether business relationship, financial relationship, marital relationship, or any relationship. You cannot give it your 100%. So the more the person keep cheating on you, the more your own way of taking revenge. Some people I know, their own way of taking revenge is to lock up every good thing they have invested in that business, in that relationship, spiritually, consciously, and unconsciously. They start what? Withdrawing into themselves. Yes, they forgive you. But forgiveness is not just a mere word you can just release. After all, if you weren't caught, after all, if something didn't happen, you wouldn't have known about it. Now, to the people who said, let God be the judge, I want you to know that the marriage is not ordained by God. I want you to know that relationships are not ordained by God. I want you also to know that business relationship or every other relationship is not ordained by God. God wasn't there when you went into that relationship. God wasn't there when you went into that business relationship or marital relationship. It is human laws. It is human ideology. So waiting on God to take revenge on somebody who did you wrong is I don't know, I don't have a name for that yet. Now, I want to talk about my own idea, my own wisdom, knowledge, and understanding about revenge. Now, ladies, when your husband, your spouse cheated on you or did something wrong, some of you go ahead and take revenge by sleeping with a driver, sleeping with his brothers and friends, sleeping with his colleagues and his boss. Do not forget, you are the only one that know that you took revenge. He didn't know. Some of you go to the extent of having extramarital affair that lead to pregnancy, that you knows that some of the children you have for your husband are not his. To you, that is an idea of taking revenge. And don't forget that he does not know. The person who cheated on you, the person who did you wrong, does not know that you took revenge on them. So it's all on you. Yes, it's all on you. When that child becomes sick, you are scared. What if blood transfusion is needed? And maybe what if your blood does not match with that child? And some kind of sickness that will come, you become scared. All your life, you live on edge. I don't think any human being deserves to live that kind of life. Mane is you. Now, the revenge I'm talking about today is the revenge of somebody did you wrong. Or, I'm using in all my teachings today, I'm going to be using marriage as a case study. Okay? Now, if you have been hurt, if something terribly wrong has been done to you, and you decide you don't want to be in that relationship anymore, you decide you don't want to be in that marriage anymore, you don't want to be in that business as a business partner anymore, what do? When you step out, sit down, get a pen and paper and sit down and write out what went wrong, how it went wrong, and write out how you began. And also the third one, write out all you have invested in that relationship. The next step is to cross all your T's and dot all your I's. The next step is, I want to go back to school. If you are not, you have pushed it at the back of your mind that you want to get more education, you want to get more knowledge. This is the time for you to go back to school. This is the time for you to work on yourself. This is the time for you to restart your own business. This is the time for you to work on yourself, work on your speech, work on your dressing, work on the kind of friendship you want to keep. Work on yourself, because the best revenge is to move on. Because if someone cheated on you and you decide to live the life you want, you are simply no better than the person that cheated on you. The best revenge is to work hard, make more money. It's not for you to jump into another relationship. Because immediately you jump into another relationship, there is something at the back of your mind that knows, that man cheated on me. The way this one is doing now, it's like he's going to do that. Or maybe it started with him not coming back early, telling you there was hold up. And that was what the other one told you, that was hold up. And now you're into this relationship and this person is telling you there was hold up, I got stuck at the office, I have one or two things to do at the office. Probably he is telling the truth. But because you have that at the back of your mind that this person also started by telling you that the hold up was so much, that was how he started. Your mind automatically clicked to it that he has started again. Oh, what did I do? Why are men like this? Why are women like this? Because you never take out time to work on yourself. Probably you have never hold an office. You have never worked in the office. You have never done any office work before or any business that takes time, that makes you to come in contact with people. So you don't know. You don't know if the person is actually cheating on you. But because somebody have done something similar, you term it like that. At the end of the day, you keep jumping from one relationship to the other. And before you know it, old age crept on you. And by the time you find out what is actually happening, it's too late. I see a lot of people who come out from a relationship and jump straight into another relationship, all within the space of 2-3 months. And not just that they are in that relationship, they start telling the other one, the new one, what happened in their relationship, how he cheated on me, how I did everything, how I did. I gave her my all. I gave her my best. I don't know what happened. I trained her in the university and she abandoned me. Have you been in the university? If you have been in the university, you should know that you should pay a girl's bride price, marry her properly before you send her to the school. You will know the temptations that is there. I'm not here to support anybody. Since I left my previous marriage, I have not jumped into with any other man. I'm not planning to. I need to work on myself because there's a lot of things I need to work on myself. First, I need to be financially independent. I don't want to depend on any man to give to me. Because a lot of men are not trustworthy with money. Financially, they are not trustworthy. You know, when a woman makes money, she want to be alone. She don't want any man. When a man makes money, he want all the women around. He will remember his ex. He remember those that hurt him in the past. He will want to rekindle his past flames. That is what it is. If you must take revenge, then work on yourself. Work on your finances, work on your addiction, work on yourself, entire physical self. Be better because you deserve better. Speak better, live better, dress better, talk better. Revenge is not you going to the spiritualist, to the native doctor or as a wine to do juju for you to be greater than that person. Everything is not spiritual. Everything is not about going to the pastor, the church, native doctors, and the spiritualists to do for you to be better. Spiritual work is good, but spiritual work is not going to change your attitude. Spiritual work is not going to change you not going to school. Spiritual work cannot change you interacting with people, building up a business, being consistent and persistent in your business. Spiritual work is not going to do that. There is some you need to do. There is some spiritual work you need to do. Some people coming out of the relationship, they put all the blame 100% on their spouse. They put all the blames on their business partners. Oh, they are not wrong. They don't do anything wrong. It is that person that did it. It is him. It is her. It's not me. The truth you tell yourself is the truth. When somebody like me saying it, you take it as an insult. You don't work on yourself and be better. And you want somebody to work on you, to do better for you, to live better for you, to give you his time, her time, his or her resources, everything, without you putting in a work. That is wrong. You want to be treated as a queen. It simply means you're not a queen. You want to be treated like a queen. You got to first live life of a queen. You got to first live the life of luxury. That is showing people how to treat you, not telling people how to treat you. These are two different words. You don't tell somebody how to treat you. You show them. A lot of you are not able to afford the necessary minimum amenities for yourself. And you expect the maximum from others. And when they don't give it to you, you get angry, you begin to seek revenge. You can't seek revenge because what did you put in that relationship? How did you build that business? How were you to stand on your 2 feet? And yet you scream murder. Somebody did. Somebody did. Why? Why? You are not being able to work on yourself, to work on what you need. And that is why anybody and everybody will walk all over you. Yes. People walk all over you because you don't know your left from your right. All you know is that as a woman, it's time for you to get married. I want you to know that the marriage of the past and the marriage of now is not the same. And some of you men who believe that I'm a man, I can come and go as I like. After all, I foot the bill. I married her with my money. I paid her bride price with my money. I am the breadwinner of the family, so it gives me the right to behave as I like. Of course, it gives you the right to behave as you like. That is why you married a nobody. That is why you married a girl. That is why you went into a family that nobody is able to talk and marry somebody from there, because nobody will question you and ask you why you are living this way. That is that. So what are you expecting? Oh, a lot of you bring up your girl child to obey and don't talk when a man is talking. Don't question, don't cough. And you bring up your boy child to do what? To come and go as they like without taking responsibility of anything. After all, they are the man. They are the owner of the house. After all, the woman bears their name, so they can do as they like. This is what is happening in our society. Everybody is on the head. Everybody wants to be on top. Some question me, I'm your husband. If I can go ahead and cheat on you and do whatever I need to do and don't talk. And when she does the same thing, you send her packing. Why? She has no right to do that, but you have the right to do that. If you want to get married to 10 girls later in life, tell this one that I will eventually get married. In my kindred, in my lineage, we marry 50 wives. I will eventually get married to 50 wives. So she will understand. So whatever happens tomorrow, she will understand that, yes, he told me. I am somebody who always like to cross my T's. If you want to go out with me, I will tell you my own terms. Yes, as a woman, I'll tell you my own terms. If you don't like it, you go. There are women who like that. But I don't like that. Doesn't mean I'm not a woman. I don't like that. I will respect everybody. I respect men a lot. Yeah, I do respect men a lot. But that doesn't mean you walk over me. I cannot walk over you. I won't do that. You're a man. I'm not pretending to be a man. I'm not trying to be a man. I'm not praying to be a man. I will never be a man. That doesn't mean you should walk over me. You can go out there and enter into different women and bring up all kind of spiritual negativities and come and put it inside of me. You might probably infect me with STD. And because I'm a woman, I'm not going to talk. No, I should talk. No, I can't do that. Relationship is not a do or die affair. Marriage is not a do or die affair. When you get tired, sit me down and say, this relationship cannot work. I want to go. Then you go. Not that you just be cornering me and bringing all kind of negativities because you're a man. Some of you don't see the back of your ear. You don't even know anything about spiritual. You go there and bring in something that I don't know where it comes from and come and put it in my body because I'm a woman. Okay, I'm your girlfriend, I'm your wife. I'm expected to accept everything because you're a man. I don't do that. So what does it mean? I got to work hard. So I don't depend on man to feed or to eat, to pay my bills, to wear clothes. Maybe peradventure, when somebody who thinks like me can come along. But until then, no. I cannot change myself. I can't. I see ladies of 40 years, 50, late 50s, late 40s, still hopping from one bed to the other, still hopping from one man to the other, without enacting a change in their life. They will be quick to tell you what happened in their previous marriage 20 years ago. They will tell anybody and everybody who cares to listen what their ex-husband or ex-wife did to them. Oh, how he hurt me, how he broke my heart. I will never trust any man again. I will never trust any woman again. And because you can't trust any man, any woman again, you go on a rampage of different pennies. You go on a rampage of sampling anything that wear trouser. You go on a rampage or sleeping with whoever that is available because you want to take revenge. My dear, trust me, you are killing yourself. You are killing yourself. And the more you go on a sex rampage, with that money you are putting into your business, with that money you are using it to train your children, with that money, I want you to know that you are just destroying yourself. That somebody cheated on you doesn't mean you should cheat back. The best way to cheat back is to work hard on yourself, is to start up a business again, is to ask yourself, how do I make this money? How do I better myself? I want to go back to school. I can take evening lessons. I can go to evening lectures. I can, with my phone, I can research and know about this or this and that. How do I make money from home? There are a lot of businesses you can make money from home. That is the best revenge. And as you begin to take this wonderful revenge on bettering yourself, changing your environment, changing the kind of friends that remind you what happened in the past. Because there are friends that are out there that will just tell you, now, well, so this your husband, he never see come beg you. So this your wife. Now, wow, that woman is useless. They will always remind you what you have forgotten. I expect you to change those kind of friends. And as you begin to better yourself, you begin to attract better. You can only attract better when you better yourself. Because in the course of business travels, business trip, businesses, workshop, in the course of going to get supplies, you will meet better. Because you're not no longer in that level. You have step up. And as you step up, there are people, each step you take, as you go higher, there are people you meet along the way who speaks your language, who talk like you, who knows how to take 1 + 1 to make 40. That is the best revenge. Getting that new car, getting your own house, treating yourself, traveling for vacations, putting your children to the best school, even though your partner is not sending you 1 naira. That is the best revenge. That is a good revenge. That is the kind of revenge the universe supports. But if you keep yourself in the same level, the same type of friends, gossiping, friends who are quick to introduce you to another man, friends who are quick to introduce you to another woman, friends who are quick to introduce you to the best alcohol, the best beer parlor, the best club in town, you won't go anywhere. Revenge is sweet when it's served cold. That is the best revenge. You treat yourself, pamper your skin, change your wardrobe, change your hairstyle. That is the best revenge. Move with the people that matters. Speak well. Touch the life of men and women. Give scholarship. Open up a new school, a new business. That is the best revenge. And no man can help you achieve that. No woman can help you achieve that. It is all in you. That, my kings and my queens, is the best revenge. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you.